As for you, young man, the woman continues, this is addressed to Carlos. I would like to remind you that studying here is a privilege, not a right. Well, she's being an ass. You give the student an apologetic grimace and turn away. The librarian glares at you. Can I help you with something? She says, in a tone which implies she would like to help you leave the room. Yes, you actually can. You try to say something, but it seems the woman has already made up her mind. Well, I think not, she states briefly and leaves you. Wow. Let's try to talk to Carlos again. Whatever will happen. And bye. You wave surreptitious hand at Carlos and turn to leave the room. Oh, okay. Then let's talk to Hirik. Yes, Hirik asks back as you address her. The tone in her voice isn't particularly friendly. You need some assistance, or are you just strolling around? You greet the librarian. Hello as well. Now take your seat and study. I'm Hirik. Now get back to work. I'm restacking books, which isn't that difficult to miss if you'd have paid attention. I need some help, please. Now, is that so? Hirik says, fixing you with a stare. Or is it something you don't really need me for? Because as you can see, I'm busy here. Yes, you actually can help me. You try to say something, but it seems the woman has already made up her mind. Well, I think not, she states briefly and leaves you. What an asshole. Well, I have to go. You finished the talking. What if I tell her that I don't need help? No, sorry to have disturbed you, you say, somewhat disconcerted by her expression. Then please do not disturb the students. They have important work to do. Behind her back, Carlos makes a horrible face, and you are hard put to keep your equanimity. The woman returns to her work. Okay, that wasn't helpful. Just updating my map real quick. Let's go to the west. You fear that you might get lost in the vast Lorehold University and decide to better stay near the main hall. That's stupid. Okay, let's go back. And go south. You are in a study hall. The walls here are not brick, but seem to be coated with metal. I don't have space left on my map, just a moment. Metal study hall. Students of several races are poring over scarlet corded scrolls and tomes here at desks and tables that are bolted to the floor. Arcane symbols decorate many of the books. There are odd scents in the air, and the room seems unfocused somehow. Beneath one student's desk is what seems to be a magnificent golden cat with amazing violet eyes. Oh, how cute! examines Ximax's cat. The cat stares unblinkingly right back at you. It is a remarkable animal of its kind, very large, with thick golden fur that looks soft as down. The arresting violet eyes follow your every movement. The intelligence in the animal's expression is disconcerting, to say the least. Pet cat. Stroking won't help you much further here, I fear. Yes, it will. Okay, talk to the cat. Call out the cat. Oh well, there is somebody called Ivoncha. The orc looks like a typical mage student. Long hair closely confined to keep it out of the way, loosely cut mage robes to allow the freedom of movement, forehead burrowed in a knot of concentration, fangs bared in a grimace. All right, so those aren't typical. Her dark bronzy green skin is smooth, indicating her relative youth, while the thick long hair marks her clearly as a female of her species. Let's talk to her. You blink and drop your eyes, trying to get a clearer look at things, and cautiously approach further into the room. Most of the students pay little or no attention to you, beyond a cursory glance or two. However, the cat nudges its owner, a young female Volkic Ostra orc, and she looks up at you. We can greet her. Hello, you say. I was admiring your cat, it's beautiful. The student gives you an orcish smile, displaying a mouthful of savage orcish thanks, and you resist the urge to back away. She answers you in comprehensible, if accented, Therian. Yes, is he not lovely? He is Ximax's cat, and he would come with me when I travelled here to study. He is a little wary of strangers. Do not venture too closely. The cat's eyes have narrowed slightly, and this time you do step back. Ximax's cat, you inquire? Yes, we are both from there. Few outsiders have seen Ximax's cats. They rarely leave the city. They are very clever and magically special. They seem to have an affinity for mages, and Magi often help them in their work. Magi helped them, not the other way around. Interesting. You belatedly introduce yourself. What? I am Yvonne Kral Onga, the young woman tells you. That means something like young female mage or magus in your tongue, I think. But most call me just Yvoncha. Oh, are you a mage, you ask? I hope to be one eventually, Yvoncha responds with a sigh, resorting through some of the scrolls and her table and selecting two. Oh, look out, here comes the supervisor. She hastily opens a scroll at random and pretends to scan it as a tall, sober-faced man approaches. Excuse me, but it is not safe for you to enter here, he says softly. This is a mage's study room, and you do not wish to disturb them when they are trying to concentrate. Accidents can happen all too easily.